Who would win in a battle between Gaara, the sand demon, the user of the first tailed beast, versus Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho, also known as the Spirit Fox? Both of these little redheads have some of the highest defense in their respective universe, with Gaara's absolute sand defense and Kurama's the Ogiji plant that automatically protects him from any oncoming threat. Add more defenses to Gaara, he has that third eye ability to perceive any opponent coming from any distance. Gaara's defense is impressive enough to casually block Amaterasu, which is wild. Gaara's speed, intelligence, and reaction time are really underrated because he was really out here fighting with two of the four strongest and fastest ninjas of all time in Edo Minato and KCM Kakashi, and this brother is going up against the biggest bad and Madara with all of the gas. Even after he lost his power, he was one of the only people to react to Momoshiki speed blitzing them. And not only react to it, his defense caught Momoshiki mid-motion, and he was able to not only catch him, he was able to rebuttal an attack too. Another one of Garo's best defenses is the Shield of Shukaku. It's basically where he uses the tailed beast as a shield. Offensively, Gaara has the ability to just wave his hand and wasteland an entire city to sand. In most one-on-ones, Gaara will use his sand to capture an opponent and crush them within his sand prison. Gaara will usually just use the sand that's within his gorg, but if he has sand from just the natural environment, trust and believe, you're going to get overwhelmed quickly. It's a very similar case with Kurama when he puts people inside of that plant prison, but the only difference is that his plants are demonic and they consume life force. As you can see with his ability Death Tree, that attacks anybody within a 50-meter range automatically. Kurama can just spam these plant bombs that operate like bats. His manipulation of plants just allows him to outright fly. When it comes to physicals at the end of their story, I'm going to have to give that to Kurama as well. This brother was an A-class demon to start with that fox form. If you talk about when he gets to the end of the story, this brother is a serious S-class, and he was able to box against other S-classes and not have any drawback in power. In my opinion, in this battle, it feels like there was multiple ways for Kurama to one-shot Gaara, but it's not the same the other way around. All Kurama needs to do is get one petal, one thorn, onto Gaara's body. Kurama could take over his body, start the sinning tree, hit him with a pseudo creature. Kurama's abilities are too versatile for Gaara, in my opinion. Being able to manipulate demonic and natural plant life, being able to potentially augment Gaara's abilities is scary work. One of the most overpowered fighting styles in all of Naruto is Hashirama's wood style release, and Kurama basically has that. You add the effective height and range of his abilities, knowing that this tree is bigger than the meteor that Madara dropped, and the fact that he can use the particles within the air to negate your abilities and kill you. If Gaara were to fight Kurama, he would be in for a really long night. The winner is Kurama. Let me know what you think. Eli, I appreciate you for the sponsored bid. On to the next.